I mean, it might sound salty, but I wouldn't be really that surprised. If I were you, I would just not message it because you could literally just get screenshotted. And once something gets screenshotted, it's over, man. They're like you're just got reduced to atoms. There's no coming back from being screenshotted. What is up, homies? It says here, Endermen do not teleport in the daytime if on Soul Sand unless they are damaged. They place out exclusively at the teleportation destination. So when you'd probably classify Enderman as Keter, right? Because they're really hard to, or Euclid, because you could probably put them in a cage. Oh, I can't. I just do solo player. Plus, I wouldn't let anybody build that much. I just want to have a bit. It's my cousin. Yeah, I might actually. That'd be cool. No, no, I'm building on my country right now. I'm probably gonna build like an SCP base. That'd be cool. Huh. I don't know. Oh my God, that cat had a very mysterious disappearance. In fact, yeah, we can't really even confirm. My theory is that it got struck by lightning and it ran away, hence its stuff not burning. I don't know if I'm gonna build a white house. I don't really like white houses. Yeah, it doesn't at all. It's on my country. I wouldn't want anybody else building. That's why I said don't. It's another one. It's called up here. I mean, I could actually just share play because I don't want anybody exploring that much. God, I'm stuffed. Oh, Bell, Keter. What do you mean? Taller. In fact, the world. If people are asking, did the world get taller or did the world get bigger? Both. It got a little bit deeper because the negative, it was expanded below the negative by like 55, 58, and it was expanded on top by like, I don't know, I don't know the map, but it expanded a bit. Let's just say that. Of course, somebody on the show that my grandma's watching is named Larry. Frick 106, you ruined that. He will take you to his pocket dimension. It's just I usually play it solo. my god. I can't. Because it's not on invite. Plus I don't really want people on my world right now. Hi. I hope you have a good time. Sorry. Come on, get in. Sorry for that, Agent Brutus. God, I hate that feeling of being so stuffed that it's like you're gonna get a stomachache, but nah. I wonder if that guy's gonna join back. You know that guy that wanted to see me stream this country? Oh, where's that video I wanted to watch? Oh god, there's a channel called Coin Minecraft Animations. Oh god. I'm scared to look this up. It's not inappropriate. Holy shit. What? Am I seeing Poppy with a zombie girl with a Minecraft zombie girl with big ass while Poppy is eating poop? How? Okay. Okay, someone said I'm gonna make a Minecraft character with big ass on a bridge, and Poppy is staring at her eating poop. How does that connect? Oh, God. You know, I don't even want to watch a video. I'm scared I'm gonna ruin my YouTube recommended. I want to keep my YouTube recommended like this. A little bit of some SCP tales, a little bit of some Minecraft, a dose of lore, a little bit of controversy, and a bit of other things. Like other things I was thinking. What was I gonna say? Like, Black Sea Mystery. Fish biologist reacts to terror in the deep. Oh yes, I love it. Avian J.
Strawberries, blueberries, and the cherry on top. Fairlife, with 50% more protein, 50% less sugar, and a creamy taste. Turns scrumptious into scrumptious. Fairlife, ultra filtered milk.
It's Chevy Truckmon, and it's time to add the perfect accessory.
Yo, it's a truck. Yo, I have so much money in my checking account. I have at max $180, and I can't spend $20,000 on a truck.
Who is a member of the Discord and has done a lot of logistical things related to the stream, made a playlist, so I no longer have to search for shitty fish videos. I can actually just look from the playlist that he curates. So we just have guaranteed good videos to react to. So, Terror in the Deep, the untouchable fish accident. I want to know what this means.
The
Wait.
ocean is a big place.
Okay.
Its mysterious aura as a place of monsters and wonders has long since captured the minds of us humans. Our fragile, air-breathing bodies aren't exactly equipped to deal with the challenges presented by this environment. So, for thousands of years, this world beneath the waves has been tantalizingly out of our reach. For most of human history,
It is.
our knowledge...
It is funny that basically all like cryptids, well, not all cryptids, but like basically all like monsters, mythology, all that stuff is the ocean because that's just the place we can't look. It seems really convenient that all of these monsters would exist in the ocean when that's the one place that we actually can't confirm that they're not there or not. So.
And then,
dumb.
oh, I get where he's going. And then idiots are like, oh, it's real, but you can't really go out and prove. Yeah, I'm gonna, like me, yeah, I only have $185 in my checking account. I'm just gonna go take a trip to the ocean. I'm gonna buy a submarine. I'm just gonna go either that or go steal the USS or the Tridente or whatever it's called that they use for the Challenger Deep. I'm just gonna go find sea monsters. Yeah. Just gonna go on that one Italian submarine and go find sea monsters. Yeah. And then they're like, oh, well, if you can't prove it, it's real. And, oh, my God, it's annoying. Children, if you're ever watching this, here's a note. Sea monsters do not exist. If there are forms of them, that is what's called a giant squid. Or maybe, like, I don't know, scratch-up sperm whale or a great white. But guess what? You want to know why they can't exist? Because there's this thing, food, and if there's a predator that's way too Megalodon was, it's going to kill off its food supply very, very quickly, and it will drive itself extinct. And, oh, wait, what was that? You know, it's kind of weird. It's like the Megalodon went extinct. Right? I know it's weird. I'm sorry if I just hurt the feelings of everybody who believes in the Megalodon out there, but it doesn't exist. If it did exist, we would know about it. Oh, but we do know about it. No, you're probably going to reference some stupid channel that does some bull crap, clipping, all that stuff.
Up from the depths and fishermen's catches. Strange
Horseshoe
creatures either dead or dying by the time humans were able to see them.
When I was younger, I went to the beach. I don't really go to the beach often because I don't like the beach and I don't really work with saltwater fish. But I went to the beach and there was a horseshoe crab upside down with a perfect circle around it. Like a perfect circle. And I ran away scared because I thought it was part of a cult ritual. I thought someone was like sacrificing this horseshoe crab. And I realized the horseshoe crab was upside down and it has this like long pointed tail. And so it had been trying to right itself by pushing itself with its tail. So it had been basically creating a perfect circle around itself because it was stuck upside down. So I flipped it back over. It, ran back into the water and hopefully survived. But who knows how long it was out there. But I actually thought that I had like stumbled upon a cult ritual, especially because I like went to this beach house where there's like a main beach, and then I decided to go to the side like little beach area because I wanted to see if I could find anything cool that had washed up.
I like how his Twitch notification is his wife saying poggers.
No one else had found on like this little side beach, and I thought I had stumbled upon a cult ritual. But yeah, so if you have like a horseshoe crab on its back, it'll try to correct itself, and it creates a perfect circle.
Some of our earliest legends speak of brave heroes who take the plunge into the waters to uncover their mysteries. Some versions of the ancient story, the Epic of Gilgamesh, bear the title, He Who Saw the Abyss.
Isn't it fucking crazy that people used to put, like, domes on their head that just had, like, air trapped in them, and then they would just sink to the bottom of the water and then walk on the bottom of the water? Like, they didn't have scuba tanks. They didn't have any of that. They just had, like... The old helmets that they had were literally just helmets, and they would trap air in them and then put it underwater and not let the air escape.
That would not.
So you were just breathing the stagnant air under this helmet, and then you kind of just walked along the bottom. It's insane that people actually did that.
The biblical story of Jonah being swallowed up by a massive fish could be seen as another...
Why is he in that position? I love these old photos where something's happening, because he is like... face down, ass up. It's just such an odd position when you're being eaten by a fish. I would assume people would be like panicking or going insane.
This story, although largely fantastical, may have been an early attempt on theorizing how a human might feasibly survive the
This is more reasonable. Guys panic, crazy, naked, fish is attacking him.
According to some legends, the Macedonian general was the first man to gaze at the world beneath the ocean's surface with his own two eyes. supposedly inventing a primitive diving bell made of glass and suspending the airtight vessel from his ship. Sitting inside his new invention, Alexander saw stuff down there that messed him up so bad that he reportedly said upon returning to the surface, "The world is damned and lost."
We're lost.
That he
Too bad we
definitely
can't have a
didn't
bunch
see
of
anything.
fish.
Definitely making. There's no way. How deep could you go in a glass barrel and still be able to see something with the sunlight? Maybe like 50 feet max. So he went 50 feet down in the Mediterranean Ocean, where there's literally nothing. Yeah, he saw a squid or like an octopus or like a pretty reef fish, and he was like, "The world's doomed." He probably saw a moray eel and saw the teeth. You're actually probably right.
I'm just picturing this undefeated war veteran freaking out at seeing a sunfish for the first time, thinking it's an elder god.
Yeah, this
Sunfish.
seems like something that his enemies would make up about him rather than something that he actually said.
One early attempt at exploration, very similar to Alexander the Great.
Oh God,
led
I've
to
seen
one
this.
incident that still to this day remains.
Is that a
This is
bathysphere?
crazy to me. I mean, he created like a ball coffin. Just one
That's a
like, golden
bathysphere,
window
isn't
to
it?
Look out of. The fact that someone would do this, that you're that curious to trust that technology to not get pulverized. I don't think I would trust deep diving technology nowadays. So to trust it back then is crazy.
Most notably, he predicted the existence of a four-winged dinosaur in the fossil record, 85 years before the discovery of Microraptor.
Well, that's what happens when you are living in an age where you are prescribed effing mercury.
Known for his explorations
Fuck
of the ocean.
Microraptors. If you've ever played Ark, they're the worst thing in the world. They jump out of nowhere at high speeds, like poison you, kill you, and then just jump away. And they're tiny, you can't even see them. They're the worst.
He, along with inventor Otis Barton, constructed the first bathyspheres.
Oh my
Got
God.
it. Bathysphere.
Any fan of Bioshock. Though high-pressure cylinders would
That damn thing looks spoopy.
It looks like a magic 8-ball. It basically is. You're shaking the magic 8-ball and saying, "Am I going to die and be pulverized today by the pressure of the ocean?"
Nausea and headaches attacked the humans inside. Cramped and claustrophobic, many dives left Phoebe and Barton bruised and bloody from the vessel's relentless
Okay,
shaking.
can we low-key think about what it's like to be in a sub? Dude, that's pretty scary. Like, it's not like, like, like if you're in like a building or like if you're in like a factory and you're scared, you could just take an exit. When you're in a sub, you're stuck. You're at the mercy of basically whatever forces at hand. You cannot do anything. It's out of your comprehension. It's scary, dude. You're stuck in a metal coffin. You could say stuck in a metal coffin. You can't escape. You can't say, "Oh, I want to just stop." If you're in the deep sea, you're stuck, and you have to deal with your fate. Although it be bad or good, it does not matter. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of a problem doing the top here because, yeah, it's gonna be difficult.
Insane to attempt.
It shook. They were just getting slammed back and forth against this cement ball, getting bloody and bruised, while also being attempted to fucking get shredded by the ocean, and they still kept doing it. That's dedication. I would say that I'm impressed, but I'm pretty sure that they were clinically insane, so I'm gonna go with not impressed.
The massive man-sized predatory fish, which Beebe would later dub the untouchable bathysphere fish, resembled larger cousins of the black dragonfish, which are
I was gonna
typically-
say, it just sounds like a dragonfish or like a viperfish or something like that, but way too big. Is it possible that he just got the size proportions wrong and he just actually saw a viperfish or something like that?
no longer than a few inches. Throughout his dives, Beebe spotted several other curious and elusive species unknown to science. The abyssal rainbow gar, the pallid sailfin, the five-line constellation fish, and the three-starred anglerfish. None of these have been observed outside of Beebe's 1930s visits, and quite controversially, Beebe gave them all scientific names.
Seems like maybe he just wasn't very good at describing the fish that he saw. Because, I mean, this could just be a viper fish that he just exaggerated the size of. This could just be a squid, and he didn't see the head of it. This could just be a needlefish of some sort. He could have just miscounted the lights on an angelfish and an anglerfish, and this literally just looks like a jellyfish. There are jellyfish or ctenophores that look exactly like this. So he probably just saw a ctenophore and assumed that it was a fish. And he probably saw a squid and assumed it was a fish. and he probably saw like a needlefish or beakfish or something like that. Like, these are all very explainable as not real things.
An action that most of the time involves obtaining a physical specimen for fellow scientists to verify, called a haplotype. Well, my theory is that some of his untouchable fish species are already known to science, just not by the names BB gave them. A few of them might have been simply misidentified and inaccurately described by the naturalist in the poor lighting conditions, and with his admittedly, at the time, not fully functional brain. Is it possible that the
Yeah, I mean, if he's getting slammed back and forth against the walls, I'd assume he's not fully functional.
Hellfin was in fact a species of squid?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Perhaps the five-line constellation fish was not a fish at all, but a type of comb jelly or
Again, what I said. Okay, well, Trey the Explainer went to the same conclusion that I did.
Sinophore. Or maybe they're still out there. Just
Siphonophore? Siphonophore, whatever they're called. Those are those like giant chains of like bacteria that catch things?
Keep going undetected. Definitely big enough for other unknown species. And with that, thank you so much for watching this shorter installment of Trey the Explainer.
Max, a dangerous fish.
The Earth's gravity changes in spring. When
A little bit.
moves in a mass-altering gas.
The 15 most dangerous fish.
Okay, I gotta hear
I like
this.
this title because it's very matter of a fact. Usually we get like the scariest or like mysterious or something like that, and that's all like opinion. This is the most dangerous, so they literally have to be dangerous. So if there's a fish on here that's not...
What is the most
actually
dangerous fish I know?
dangerous-
Piranha, I would say yeah. If we have to include sharks, probably the great white. I don't know. If I have to go fish, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, actually. I'm not a really good fish person. But I know, probably if you have to go on destruction, probably the Asian carp. If you don't know, if you live in Illinois, we have a really bad Asian carp problem. In fact, we're theorizing that if Asian carp, I think, swim up to the Michigan lake, destroy it. These carp are really, really bad for the environment. And if not contained successfully, could have negative consequences for our environment here in Illinois. In Michigan.
And make fun of it.
We know more about what's going on out there in the far reaches of outer space than we do about what's dwelling in our own seas.
Seems somewhat true.
Let us tell you some
I wouldn't be wrong.
stuff we do know about
We literally are discovering so many new things about space.
Piranha.
Number 15, not even remotely dangerous whatsoever.
I've heard piranhas
Literally
aren't like
All right, well,
really, really dangerous.
here's a bunch of hungry piranhas given blood,
Piranhas,
food, and then
they could injure you,
them.
but not kill you.
So
You could die from blood loss or like a disease.
blooded up piranhas in a pool with a naked person. And then
I want to say maybe
slowly
stingrays. Eh.
calling them 15 most dangerous is an exaggeration.
If you really think about it, fish aren't really too dangerous. Oh, I know a good fish. What's it called? A lionfish or a stonefish. Those two fish, they hide in plain sight and can kill people. Also, cone snails too. I've heard that some. I've heard that drops. The reason I'm saying I've heard that, I can't confirm the facts, so I'm not going to say they're true or false. I have heard that cone snails can kill people.
And the most surprising thing is that plant matter makes up a large part of their diet. So they're actually classified as omnivores.
So they're non-dangerous to humans, and they eat plants. Nice.
Like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now, or this centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
For fuck's sake. Okay.
Number 14.
The classic fear-mongering. Gotta love these channels.
Box jellyfish. Box jellyfish are some of the most dangerous creatures in the oceans. And if you're
15 most dangerous fish. Most dangerous fish. Jellyfish, sure.
I don't know if I would classify jellyfish as the most dangerous. Technically, all fish aren't really dangerous because, well,
but if a person happens happens to be tangled up in the tentacles, then it's a different story. The toxins they inject cause the cells of the body to become so porous that vital nutrients
Yeah, 14th most dangerous fish in the world, and he's smiling while holding its tentacles on his arm. Nice. Very dangerous. Very cool.
begin to leak out, which in turn elevates concentrations of these chemicals. Number 13, the stingray. Stingrays are probably
Fair
the
enough.
most recognizable type of
They're-
ray thanks to their long, sharp tails. They produce a
I know
powerful
Stephen
venom, which, if
Irving,
injected
was that
in
what his name was? I don't know what his name was, but he was a really famous animal person. He died, and that's the most
It
famous.
looks so stupid when you speed up their swimming to make it look really fast.
Sufficient quantities will lead to extreme pain, swelling.
I mean, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. They are like mines. You can't really see them.
Looks so dumb.
Opportunity for
But again, like, what's it called?
Number
I would
12,
say,
muskellunge. The muskellunge.
How is a muskie even remotely?
how big is a muskellunge?
They just have big teeth.
Also known as the jackpike, they're also a popular species with anglers to catch for sport. But apart from the
Yeah, they're so dangerous that people frequently catch them for sport, take them out of the water, hold them in their hands barehanded, and take photos. So dangerous.
risk posed by humans, they're the apex predators in their natural habitats. Number 11, the candiru.
So
You might
dangerous.
expect the most dangerous fish in the Amazon basin to be huge with sharp teeth.
That's a
Dude,
pike.
Another one. Just another pike type fish. This dude has a fear of pike type fish for some reason.
But there's something much smaller in the waters of the region that has a unique behavior that would bring a tear to even the bravest of people's eyes. The candiru has developed a somewhat legendary reputation.
Wait, is this the piss fish? Is this the one that swam up the... Well, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I've heard about that
This
story.
can lead to a rather
Shovel-nosed
uncomfortable
catfish.
experience because they're just the right size to fit into the urethra. And
Okay.
once
Oh,
they're
yeah.
there and have extended their sharp spines,
Yep.
the only way to remove them is by amputation. There are
Okay.
But fair enough, we'll stay away from the candiru.
Just,
countless anecdotal stories of people falling victim to a candiru while swimming or urinating in rivers around the Amazon. And while
Okay, I know it's scary, but look at this dude's face.
around the Amazon.
uh,
No. Number 10, the alligator gar.
alligator gar?
Is a species of
The alligator gar and all gar are not dangerous. Stop fear-mongering on gar. They're very cute. They're very nice. They are not even remotely a threat to
They
humans.
share a number of characteristics with their ancestors. Sharp teeth that can impale prey on the first
Oh my god, I can't get it out of my head.
for consumption.
So dangerous.
It is kind of
Let
cute.
me go in the water directly
It's got that little
to him while knee
smile.
in the water. Wow.
Hold on, I'm not gonna lie.
Help to tear the flesh apart for consumption.
So dangerous that he's...
Characteristics with their ancestors. Sharp teeth that can impale prey on the first.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile. Look at that beautiful, great grin.
Help to tear the flesh apart for consumption.
So dangerous that he's letting it go in the water directly next to him while knee-deep in the water. Wow, so dangerous.
Number 9, sawfish. Sawfish are an unusual.
Not even remotely dangerous to humans. This is insane.
Can we even get to the area where the
It's just
sawfish
every
is in?
single dangerous video is just the least dangerous fish. It's just they just look scary. I guess that's how you get people to click on the videos, right? You just call it the most dangerous, even though they're not actually remotely dangerous, just because they look kind of scary. Or you want to say that they look scary because they have, razor sharp whatever.
Growing to up to 25 feet long, they are mainly
The
native
shark
to
is so
tropical
dumb
coastal
looking.
regions, but may also be
Or this
seen
ray.
in warmer rivers and lakes.
Well, don't wrap
There are 5 known species of sawfish.
They look
which,
so
after
dumb.
centuries of extensive fishing, the saw is also used in self-defense. And this
It's such a weird adaptation. Like, you could just have normal teeth. Why do you have the saw? Even if you manage to catch something, like hit a fish with your saw, and then you have to incapacitate the fish, you have to get it off, and then you have to go to it to eat it anyways. And during all of that process, there's plenty of a chance for the fish to escape. It's just such a dumb adaptation.
Number 8. The electric eel.
Not
There
dangerous.
are several hundred species of fish
Where do
Very dangerous,
where do eels
never
live?
Actually dangerous to humans.
to produce an electric charge. If you were to find yourself in a pond with multiple shocks from
Which no one ever does, so this is an entirely irrelevant point.
several eels, you'd have very little
Shallow
chance to
waters.
escape before you suffer from cardiovascular failure. Number 7, the goonchfish.
Gunch.
The goonch.
Just a
Gunch,
large
gunch, gunch,
catfish,
gunch.
okay? Not dangerous at all. There's like one local village that has a tale of a goonch eating a person who is swimming. That's just most likely not true. The person probably just drowned. But sure, yeah, goonch.
And while the true perpetrator was a fish they already knew about, goonches had never been known to have acquired such a taste for human flesh before. It's
one's
now
not even a
thought
goonch.
that some of them were able to grow to an enormous size and became used to eating people, because the river was regularly used for Hindu funeral rites. It's possible they were devouring the corpses that were offered to the water, and when these rituals ended, they took to hunting living alternatives. This species is a prime example of what
Dude, I love these local tales. What an insane local tale to have about this poor catfish.
rivers can be just as deadly as the ocean.
That sure
But
does
with
sound a lot like
waters, you
drowning.
have even less chance of seeing what's coming for you before it's too late. Number 6, Wells catfish. Wells catfish can be found
Wait.
Again, not dangerous. I mean, I did talk about how they're giant Wells catfish that I could see.
How is this dangerous?
Because they're at like man-eating size. But calling them in the top, the 6 most dangerous fish in the world? Come on.
freshwater regions of Europe. The danger from Wells catfish is the effect they have on marine ecosystems, especially
Really? Wow, I didn't think it would get so philosophical. They're not dangerous to people. The danger that they have is that they're invasive and that they ruin ecosystems when they invade them. Wow, we really got deep on this one.
Number 5.
Don't think that's necessarily true.
While they aren't the
Wow,
biggest of
okay. Yeah, I'll give credit to the bull shark, sure. I would put the bull shark in probably the top 5 most
Isn't that pretty
dangerous
like somewhat dangerous
found
shark?
in warm coastal regions around the world. But, unlike others, they can survive in both saltwater and freshwater. This means they've been seen great distances within river systems, and some
Yeah, I mean, they're in rivers and shit. When you take, like, normal shark habits and people being dumb and then add them into freshwater ecosystems where there are people who aren't even expecting to see sharks and are going to act dumb around sharks, I think it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'd say that's dangerous. Not like the most dangerous fish, but probably dangerous due to its adaptations.
Humans, and are one of the 3 species responsible for the majority of shark attacks. But because they are able to swim up rivers, they're more likely to encounter
Damn. 5 most dangerous.
and are one
One
of
just
the
swims
3
past the
species
dude.
responsible for the majority
Larry,
of shark
I've heard how you
attacks.
survive
But
sharks.
because
Discuss.
they
Stay very
swim up
calm.
Rivers, they're more likely to
He's just like, oh shit, there's a shark
Number
there.
4, the Great Barracuda.
A
Not
barrac.
even remotely dangerous.
The Great Barracuda.
How is a barracuda dangerous?
Species of predatory fish
I know it can leave a mark, but I don't think it can kill you, can it?
and Atlantic.
1 or 2 times attacked
Barracuda.
Even if they've recently eaten,
You know what I
they
was
will
thinking.
herd fish into a confined area, so they're ready to hunt when they're hungry. Attacks on humans are rare.
Are rare.
At the end of every single time, every single fish is like, well, attacks on humans are rare. Showing any interest or interaction in humans whatsoever is rare. But,
Number 3, the stonefish.
hey, we were just saying we hope that they mention the stonefish. They mentioned the stonefish. Yay, actually dangerous fish. Woohoo.
This, of course,
Yeah, they are venomous.
incapacitates any fish or other marine creatures. So the stonefish
Look how weird
can
looking
move
they
in
are.
to
They're kind of
digest
cute, but
them.
also super
But it's
weird
also
looking.
highly dangerous to humans too. Most human attacks happen as a result of stepping onto one, and the result can be fatal.
That video was so
At
dramatic.
least, it'll be extremely painful. And the antivenom is the second most frequently administered antivenom in Australia. Number 2,
Yeah, they don't really look scary, but I could see them being dangerous. And hey, I literally just talked about in one of the other videos we watched today that the Goliath tigerfish is one that I would actually consider.
the Goliath tigerfish. Goliath tigerfish are native to freshwater habitats across Africa, in particular the Congo-River Basin and Lake Tanganyika. When fully grown, they can measure 5 feet long and weigh 110 pounds.
The way he just
and have
picks
a
it up,
frightening
I'm pretty sure the village ate it in that video. I remember that River Monsters episode. He like catches the Goliath tigerfish with the villagers, and then they're like, "Yeah, we eat this." And then he's like, "Wait, what? No, you can't eat it. It's such a beautiful fish." And they're like, "No, we fucking eat this." And he's like, "Fuck." And then the episode just ends with him being sad that they eat it.
And it's clear to see why. They only feed on other fish. And
They only feed on other fish, and this is the number 2 most dangerous fish in the world.
can decimate stocks of more valuable species. While there aren't any known fatalities from this species, there are certainly plenty of people with the scars to tell the tale. It's because of this ferocity that the Goliath tigerfish is regarded as one of the
Yeah, I mean, I could see Goliath tigerfish top 5. I don't think I'd put him top 2. I think the bull shark was far too low, but stonefish is legitimate. Bull shark's pretty legitimate. Stingray is sort of legitimate.
Number 1, the great white shark.
Yikes.
Great white sharks
Yeah,
are
because great whites attack so many people.
the alpha predators of the ocean, but are found in particularly high concentrations.
Who said, damn, this list was doing so well? No, it was not. This list was not doing that well. I like that we have such a low standard now, where it's like out of 15, like 3 of them are even mildly legitimate, even though they're not anywhere near where they should be, and we're like, wow, this was a solid list. 3 out of 15 had some actual research done. Wow.
Get him out of there! Get him out of there! There are no known natural predators, and they are, by far, responsible for the most unprovoked attacks on humans. Worldwide, there are usually 1 or 2 deaths per year. But this
Holy shit. Most dangerous fish in the world is responsible for 1 or 2 deaths a year in the entire world. Bro, fish are so dangerous.
is almost certainly unintended. While they may
It's almost certainly unintended.
have
He
you
does backtrack on every pick. He makes a pick, and then he's like, well, actually, to be clear, we don't, it's not 100. I mean, sometimes, we don't exactly,
Scary sea monsters. Fish biologist reacts to scary sea monsters caught. Oh boy, love this.
America does dishes. New Dawn Platinum Easy Squeeze. It's an upside-down bottle with no cap. Just grab, squeeze, and Platinum's upgraded formula breaks down grease faster. Tackle grease wherever it shows up. No flip, no mess. Dawn Easy Squeeze.
Cookie wants to win a gold medal in wrestling, and the Seratos squeeze out her best with Go-Go Squeeze. Made from...
Right.
shall we do?
Did they, in this commercial, did they name their kid Cookie? Dude, that's my guinea pig's name. Why would you name your kid Cookie? Can you imagine? Oh, I'm gonna go eat Cookie. I'm gonna go eat some cookies. Oh, don't eat my kid. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Like, that would be kind of odd.
10 scariest sea monsters ever caught.
Ever.
Here's what we'll do, because oftentimes I feel like we don't get scared very much by these highly scary videos and scary sea monsters. We're going to create a scale, okay? 1 to 10 for each of these 10, okay? How scared am I of this sea monster from 1 to 10? From 1 to 10 on the scariness of each submission. So it'll be anywhere from 0 to 100. So we can give it a percent score. We will grade this video. It can get an A, a B, a C, a D, or an F. 50 or below, we'll call it an F. If it gets 51, we'll call it a D.
We kind of know what we're getting on land. We understand animals that live on top of the earth, But the same can't be said for creatures that live in the sea.
Well, it can.
There's still so much we don't know about the ocean.
We know literally everything about that
we
fish.
do know are pretty creepy. In today's video, we're talking about the 10 scariest sea monsters.
All right. Here we go.
Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the Supreme, and click the notification bell for more lit content. Let's get rolling.
More lit
For
content.
more lit content.
That's it.
I can't. I have no ill will towards YouTubers that do this, but I cannot imagine doing this. Imagine every video having to be like, alright guys, subscribe, smash that
Scribe,
bell."
click, and
Why are people so insistent on people turning on notifications, by the way? Like, it's not gonna really improve, the amount of people who have
yeah,
notifications
in fact,
really
if I had
not
to say
going
something,
improve your...
you don't have to turn on notifications to my videos. In fact, I almost recommend you don't, because I kind of just frequently post about something.
The video potentially reach the algorithm, so I could see encouraging likes. Turning on notifications is such like it just seems dumb to me, like a dumb thing to try and encourage. You're spreading yourself too thin. All I want is you guys to subscribe. That's it. That's all I ask. Whatever else you do, I don't fucking care. It's okay. That's a fire intro. Number 10.
Sharp.
Okay. So that is a photoshopped hammerhead.
Yeah, it does look like a hammerhead.
Very sure that makes no sense.
It is a little bit big, probably like twice the size it should be.
Considering they're standing in like foot-deep water. So unless the eye is the head is completely missing on this side.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It literally makes no sense.
Sadly, the shark that he caught was pregnant with 55 pups, causing mass criticism online.
Yep. That's it? That was number 10? Okay, this is just a skate.
The Cognac.
So wait, we have to do the first one. It's just a fake hammerhead. I'll give it a
1.
I'll give it a 2 because it's a hammerhead. So we'll add a 2 so far. So far he's failing. The second one is a skate. This is literally just a skate that's called the Coney Island creature. This is a fat 0. So we're at 2 out of 20 so far.
Island Adventure. The footage of the mysterious creature flopping around got 23 million views on
On what?
here.
Go ahead and look.
Footage of the mysterious
You
creature.
can see that spread outward from the middle. The fins are just curled in against its body, so it looks more like circular and has like a bigger body. It's flat.
3 million views on the video platform and was later shared on other social media sites, making headlines and freaking people out across the world. A lot of people thought that the creature looked like the Demogorgon from Stranger Things.
No. Demogorgon.
Anyone who's watched Stranger Things is very upset at that.
Oh, I am too.
Conservation Trust waded in to say that it was actually an underdeveloped skate.
Okay. Coney Island creature.
Okay, like honestly, here's what I say. I would not be surprised if something alien looking came from the ocean. There's a lot of weird things in the ocean. For example, the anglerfish. Do you know how an anglerfish reproduces? The male attaches to the female and just becomes it. I'm not kidding. It attaches to the female and dies, transfers gemmates, and then the eggs of the female are fertilized. That's how a anglerfish realize. Can you imagine if, okay, hey, I'm gonna go get a girlfriend. You surgically attach yourself to her and you die. That's literally what happens to an anglerfish. Oh, by the way, in the anglerfish, the big ones are the females, the tiny ones are the males. They're not really that big, actually. The males are not big at all.
Conservation Trust waded in to say that it was
Anglerfish are weird.
underdeveloped skate. I don't know though. It looks monstrous to me. What kind of skate has a beak?
It doesn't have a beak. Its side fins are just folded inward. That's all. Very clearly doesn't have a beak. Yeah, 2 out of 20 so far.
I'm going with a government cover-up on this one.
Oh,
No.
you're going with a government cover-up on this one. Okay.
The San Diego serpent.
That is an oarfish. That's a 0 out of 10 because their mouth can barely fit phytoplankton.
It can, and those
let alone
fish are kind of hard to
human
find.
being. So we're at a 2 out of 30 so far. And the only reason the first one got any points is because it was a hammerhead.
The monster turned out to be a particularly big oarfish, stretching 23 feet long.
Are those
Oarfish
are those,
are the longest bony fish alive.
those are deep sea fish, aren't they?
In length. The fish usually
Did you see the lamprey cuts? Is that what these are? or a cookie cutter shark, probably lampreys, right? These little like whole chunks taken out of the side. It's kind of cool.
5, and apparently they can grow up to 36 feet in length.
Whoa.
Over the years, sightings have inspired a great number of myths and legends, with sailors once genuinely believing that they were sea serpents. To be honest, oarfish do look like monsters, so what's the difference really? They just turned out to be real. That's it.
That's an interesting point. Oarfish is one of those things where, like, if there was a legend behind it, I'd be talking about how fake it is or whatever, you know? But it's a real thing. I guess I see the validity there.
Oil rig lurker. A curious, billowing sea monster was caught on camera 5,000 feet
Oh, is this
deep
the
in the Gulf of
jellyfish?
Mexico.
Yeah, is this that giant?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not.
Camera attached to an oil rig and left marine biologists scratching their heads when the footage was found.
They weren't
Have a
scratching
look
their
for
heads.
yourself. So I'm guessing you think it's like an underwater sheet or something.
Nope.
Not that that would make any sense so far down below the surface, but I
Not
totally
what I was
understand.
thinking.
This thing is alive.
I'll give it a 1 out of 10 because it's kind of a freaky jellyfish. I'm not scared of it, but I might like flinch if I saw it in the water. So we'll give it a 1. So we're at a 3 out of 40.
The Cyclops.
Doubt that exists.
When allergies tickle your sore nose, try
Not because of the fantasy name, but like I don't see evolutionary. Why would something have one eye?
Is this one photoshopped or just a deformed shark? This is just a deformed shark, right? Does anyone know? I feel like I remember. It's a real photo, but it's a deformed shark. Yeah. That's what I thought I remembered. Okay, you know what? Honestly, a little bit freaky. I'll give this one a 3. I'm not scared of it, but I would definitely...
It looks like a human eye. It doesn't look legit. Definitely capping here.
So, I'll give it a 3, so we're at a 6 out of 50. So far, they're at 12%. They would need to get a 10, basically, on all of the last 5 in order for me to give them a passing grade.
The Cyclops. This can't be real, right? Well, it turns out that it is.
It looks so fucking
In
stupid.
2011, a 22-inch long monster with one eye was pulled from the Gulf of California off the coast of Mexico. Have a look at this weird, unidentified white monster from...
It looks like a chimera.
Well, it's clearly upside down, so that's a little bit of a problem
the
for
frigid
identifying
Bering
it.
Sea. What is that?
Well, that looks like the mouth of a frilled shark.
Also, check out the teeth on this beast. If you want to convince yourself that the ocean is the scariest place and you should never swim in it or travel across it ever again, then check out his Instagram feed. The handle is r_.
The biggest threat.
Is this just fucking an advertisement for this random dude? Those are just striped catfish. And it's not even his video. It's someone else's video that he just posted to Twitter and captioned, "We are a team," and is now getting... What?
Eyeless monster. Not all sea monsters are behemoths. Scary things can come in small packages.
How do I even rate that? It was just an advertisement. A 0, I guess. They're at 5 out of 60. Or 6 out of 60.
Packages too. The angler spoke to ABC News and said, honestly, the first thing I thought about was the Alien movie with Sigourney Weaver and that this thing that comes out of people's stomachs. It turns out that the creature is a type of worm goby, a creature native to the part of Australia that usually lives its life under thick mud. The image went viral and was shared by popular Twitter accounts such as Nature is Scary.
I like how when like companies or like these guys say it went viral, but I don't remember anything.
It's a fucking worm goby.
Wait,
I feel like
a
I
worm?
can't give it more than like a... It has to be
A worm?
I mean, it's better than the ones that have 0, so I'll give it a 1, but like, it's just...
With actual monsters.
Just like a 3-inch blind fish.
Zero Maru carcass could have been evidence of a new species or an actual mythical creature, but the ship's captain, Akira Tanaka, ordered his crew to dump the stinking carcass back into the ocean in case it spoiled the rest of the fish that had been caught.
Yeah, guys,
Big mistake.
yeah, so I was out in my pond earlier today, and I caught this giant fish, right? And there's just giant fish, and I could carry it back to my shore, but it was just so stinky, man. I mean, it smelled like feet, and I just dumped it back because I mean, I'll take a picture of it. I mean, I'll just have to dump it back. No, but BS. I'm sorry, but like, I don't believe you unless you like bring it back to shore and let other people take pictures of it, because it's just easier for you to cap, and more cap. Yeah, that's.
Means that the mysterious creature has never been identified. It's been described as
So they caught a carcass
And
took, like,
tossed
two
it.
photos of it, and then threw it back in the water. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man.
That is just a dead basking shark.
Well, that guy knew what to tell you. I didn't even have to say it. That was good timing.
Others think it was simply a decomposing basking shark.
Sure.
Unfortunately, with only photographs to work with, we will never know.
Yep.
Maybe I just don't want to know, not because I'm scared, because I
Oh my
just
God, there's mermaids
really
on
don't
my
care.
screen. If we did know, then we would know it was just a basking shark, and then it would be a fat 0. But just because it's unidentified, we'll leave it as a 1. So we're at an 8 out of, what, 80?
Mermaid. Mermaids
70.
are the stuff of myth
Oh,
and
boy.
legend.
Seriously?
Or are they? In 2012, American TV channel Animal Planet aired
Nice
a widely
animation.
criticized documentary
Nice.
called Mermaids: The Body Found. The show was presented like a regular factual documentary and was viewed by nearly 2 million people. However, it was a total fake. The show discussed so-called evidence of mermaids, including footage from a Japanese fishing boat. Have a look for yourself.
Let me
Of course,
see. I got here.
this video is totally faked and was
Holy
staged
crap! Oh my god,
specifically for the documentary.
dude, these.
Which has since
Yo, this video actually looks like my
of
stream. It looks like it was in.
fictitious
It.
show posed as a fact.
Holy Christ! It's literally. It's 140p. Literally ass. Stop. That's what my streams were supposed to be doing, is recording at that low. I'm not trying to like insult people, but how do you record with a potato? Like this guy strapped a photoreceptor onto a potato and like wired a battery onto it and taped it. Oh, he also like put like a USB of a hard drive into the potato and filmed. Literally filmed with a potato.
As far as I know, no real mermaids have ever
A
been
whole ass
What was
potato.
this phase where like Animal Planet and what Discovery Channel just decided to make fake movies and present them as real? Did the movies do that well? Was this like a good project on their end? Like, was this successful? I can't imagine what the motivation was for this. This was like a multi-month phase where they did this with multiple different things. I can't understand why.
The megalodon, the biggest fish ever caught, was a freakishly big great white shark.
Hold on. Yeah, we caught Megalodon. We did caught, I actually caught, well, our species caught a Megalodon. We caught it. It only went extinct 2.6 million years ago. Okay. And humans, let's see. So, okay, so the Megalodon went extinct 2.6 million years ago. Humans arrived on Earth around 2 million. That is 600,000 years. Let's see. 100,000 divided by 2. Okay, so take the amount of period of time from when Christ was born. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, look, Jesus Christ was born to, like, now. And multiply that by, what, 150 times? 150,000 times? Like, there's no evidence. Not even if you used cryopreservation, you could get a body of a Megalodon around at that time. I'm not saying cryopreservation exists like it. Even if we had, like, an advanced cryopreservation, it just wouldn't work. It doesn't add up. It's like saying, hey, I, like, got some of the Nautilus's, like, like, species that evolved, but, like, I took them from, like, 2.5 million years ago. Like, yeah. You're capping. Like, bruh. I like, how did, just search it up on Google. I have to hear it, how he caught one, yeah.
1,664 pounds. Can you even imagine? That is insane.
Don't use the W word, was.
Alfred Dean.
Yeah, that's the fucking title. Scariest sea monsters ever caught. And number 2 was them talking about a fake mermaid documentary.
Hey,
Nice.
Off the coast of Sedona in Australia.
Sedona.
In 1959, and has been certified as the world's biggest catch by the International Game Fish Association. Great white
You said the International Gay Fish Association?
Game.
as the
Game
world's biggest
fish.
catch by the International Game Fish Association.
He
Yeah.
said the Gay Fish Association. Okay, cool. Glad we're on the
White
same
sharks
page.
grow to around 20 feet in length because back in prehistoric times, great whites had ancestors called megalodons that
Yeah,
grew up to
whoa.
35 feet.
What does this have to do with the scariest sea monsters ever? Okay, I'm
It doesn't
I'm a-
exist. Just like what's it called? Our government sense of like my I'm rebuilding
10 out of
Abbott
100.
Agency Tower.
A 10% on this exam. They average
Simple. I literally gotta go look it up. Megalodon went extinct 2.6 million years ago. Humans first arrived on Earth 2 million years ago. That's a 600,000 year distance. That is a lot of time, even for evolutionary things that occur. Yeah. The only things I can remember that have not really evolved is the Chimera and the Nautilus. The Chimera is kind of creepy, but it's actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna like it. No, sorry, I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Chimera. Chimeras are kind of adorable. They're ghost sharks. Here, I'll show you what a Chimera looks like. I don't think much is known about these guys. Oh, here's a cute one. Look at this. The reason they're called chimeras is because they look like a form of many animals fused into one fish. Here's what chimera is. They live in the deep sea. I like chimeras. They're cool. Chimeras are badass. And Nautilus. Nautilus, too. Not, do you know, like, cephalopods, like octopi and squid? Here's what the Nautilus is. Here it is, right here. In action, the Nautilus, that's what the animal looks like, that inhabits the... Where it is. Yeah, I will. Yeah, so Nautilus shell, you can really look at it. You can look at it, and yeah, it looks the same. Nautilus shell in Minecraft, here's what a Nautilus looks like in real life. So that little hole down there is that its tentacles stick out right here, and it curls around. So that, if you ever wondered what lives in a Nautilus shell, that's it. In fact, in the real world, the Nautilus is the only cephalopod on planet Earth to have a shell. No other, like, cephalopod has a shell. And they are proven, I think, to... they have not evolved much in the past 550 million years. They've remained roughly the same over a half a billion years. So basically, for example, I think life has existed on Earth about 5.6 billion years, if I'm not wrong. I can't tell the difference between LUCAs and last latest universal common ancestors. I think that's what it means. That's what Luca means. And then there's EUCA. Earliest universal common ancestors. Latest. Yeah, that's what it means. Latest universal common ancestors. Or last universal common ancestors. I gotta find more. Hold on, I gotta find some really good stuff. Okay. I need to find something cheesy. I need to find something really cheesy. Yo, why are the back rooms blowing up so much lately? I don't know why. Wait, I need to find Gamer from Mars. Oh my god, I love this. I love this YouTube channel.
Even the smallest.
What the hell is playing? I don't even know what was playing. And it's gotta go to his YouTube channel.
I want
God, no. Oh wait, you know what? Yo, have you ever heard, my cities are gonna be so dense. Yo, have you ever heard of Mr. Anime? Mr. Anime is pretty dark. The dude literally took like a shotgun and killed his entire family. Yeah, the guy was damn dark. It was scary. He's scary. That guy's a really bad dude. He got life too. I think he got life. I'm not too sure if he got death. I doubt it, but I know for sure he got life in prison. Oh my god. You know what? We're gonna go back to old OGs. You know what we're gonna look up? It starts with an H. Hoarders. Yes. I gotta watch that Hoarders drip, okay? You don't get it. I gotta get my dopamine fix of Hoarders. No, we're not selling for a 27-minute long video. No, let's push that the $1 million home covered in food. Wow, actually, I'm not trying to. I'm not flexing here. My home or my property is about like $300,000. Homie here's got triple of my home value, my property value. Your house is triple my property value, and you're trashing it. How ungrateful must you be?
There's food everywhere. Food is creativity and possibilities.
Maggot larvas are not seasoned.
Guys, you see this? This is possibility. Do you know what you could do with goldfish? You could do so much with this. Or you could just eat it, you know. Like this, you guys stop, okay? This is art right here. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is art. Crap. This has so much imagination in it. A piece of food that contains approximately 140 per 55 pieces, 140 calories, 5 grams of fat, saturated fat of 1 gram, trans fat 0, polyunsaturated fat, cholesterol of 10 milligrams, sodium 250 milligrams. Holy shit! Total carbohydrate of 7%. Like, oh my god, look at all this. Look at that. That's art. Who the hell? I mean, I get how like food can be an art, like cake. 100% cake can be an art. How do you look at food that's spoiling and say it's an art? I mean, it's most likely true, but they're on something. Like they're on some sort of like really powerful like neurological / cognitive affecting drug. Probably meth. I don't know.
They were sweating and they smelled like sugar and butt.
Reminds me of the Chainsaw Massacre in a way.
No, don't eat that, please. Don't eat that. Oh,
It's delicious.
I say to myself, what's wrong with me?
It's uninhabitable. You can't live there.
I cannot believe this fort is this much worse than we thought.
So I just want to look for that black purse. In a jail cell? Or do you want this stuff?
Oh crap. Yes. Oh, where's my music stand? I mean, I would watch it on my headphones, but come on. Come on, man. Two of their stories. Oh, hell yeah. Remember the girl in Illinois that literally put chicken... Like, come on. I'm going to tell you... I'm going to show you what the girl did in Illinois.
And I love cooking.
Oh, my God.
My kitchen has all kinds
Okay,
of
if
wonderful...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm somewhat of a hoarder myself. I say I'm gonna use this later. Like, what's it called? My rule is if you have enough stuff where you can't see your floor, that's too much. Like, I have my desk covered, but the bad thing is you can't really blame it. For example, I have like a ton of like equipment. I just naturally have a lot of stuff. So the bad thing is I have no storage. I'm going to hopefully manage that this summer. I plan on cleaning a lot up. But yeah, this is what the person in Illinois does. Boof, boof, and like, boof. Oh, never mind. Well, basically she... Oh, let's go. Where's the cauldron at? She basically did this with her chickens. She just did this. And then she just put the carpet on top. Oh, wait. I guess you can't put carpet on top of cauldrons. No, whatever, you get the point.
Molds for salmon mousse, got that bomb mold, a Mongolian fire pot. Food is like creativity and possibilities.
I get that with cake. But there's one possibility of food. You eat it. It's literally just...
When I buy food, I have to hang the bags from the chandeliers in order to keep the rats from getting to the food.
Okay, if you have to do that, then you got a problem.
House that just looks like something out of a horror movie, like an evil witch lives there. Something out of a monster movie. Where some swamp thing is going to rise out of the basement. It's created a new life form down there. There's just food everywhere. It's as if somebody had just taken a municipal garbage dump and just dumped it into a house.
My daughter threatens me that everything could be condemned, that the house...
Because it can.
Because I'm not doing enough to...
Do you know what's annoying about hoarders? Is seeing some complacent idiot that is so stuck up, they won't let it go. And yeah, I know, I'm 100% aware, you can't just take something away from a hoarder. You actually have to like mentally connect to them.
The zoning board about the front yard.
You have to be careful with hoarders.
One of them looks in the window and calls the fire department or the health department.
I've been living in this house about 30 years, but it was much different before.
The house that my mother currently lives in is somewhere we moved when I was about 10 years old. And the house was spotless. Nobody had a house as clean as ours. So to go from that to the extreme of this just chaos, it's like a 180 flip.
So, here's the bad thing about hoards, is that they can get so bad. I've seen a hoard get so bad where it was so just unsanitary and the structure was so bad, they just had to bulldoze it and start over.
Living with my husband was...
There's some moments that does happen. Rats can destroy everything.
I love you, I love
if I had a house like that, I almost just bulldoze it and start over. I mean, it'd be hard, but there's sometimes just no going back. Like, it takes its toll.
In so much anxiety and fear over him that what he said became reality. She became a hoarder because he told her she was one. Like a hypnotized person, you know, carrying out exactly what he described.
I love this. I love these.
Artwork or any crafts, so that's why I channeled a lot of my creativity towards cooking.
There's no problem with that.
And then it just took this dark turn. He just channeled all of her anger and rage into her cooking.
My daughter tried to convince me that the food I cooked was weird. No, I don't see what's weird about it.
I said I didn't want to eat anything with bugs in it, and she said we could make you some cookies and they'd have bugs. You wouldn't know till afterwards.
dried mealworm bodies ground up, and you make cookies, which were very nice.
I
Dude.
felt that the food was poison, that she was like trying to make me ill, and that she never would cop to the fact that there was an element of real torture about this. She'd tell me some food was one thing and it would be another. Oh, I made apple pie, and it was like something made with raw chicken hearts.
She said I shouldn't cook, and she encouraged me to do more painting and give up cooking completely.
Final straw for me was coming home from school and just going to make butter and toast. And I opened the refrigerator, and I opened the butter container, and where the butter's supposed to be is a dead, dehydrated squirrel that's like looking up at me like this.
Oh, that
The
is...
squirrel in the butter dish incident, which really
That's
was very
unholy.
traumatic for me. I stopped eating.
That is just pure unholy. That's some uncanny stuff right there.
My husband had tried to keep me from going to the...
Okay. Is it advertising me a car? One... Golfing equipment?
Found out, so it got worse. And then cervical cancer developed.
Things had started piling up as she got ill. And then when she had the cancer, she had this nervous breakdown because he left. And by that time, he had isolated her from friends, from hobbies, from school, from a career. So losing the marriage, it was the only thing she really had left.
God,
And
man.
she started to lose her grip on the house. All the depression and misery and anger inside her was displayed in the house.
I had gone through...
After all, a person's mind is that of their house.
Gone into a frozen state.
She's lost contact with reality. Eventually, she'll make some heinous mistake and eat something that expired 3 years ago. I feel like it's a game of Russian roulette.
Yeah, basically. Russian roulette, but there's no empty chambers.
My name is Bertha, and I work part-time delivering papers. I don't know why I hoard. I just don't get it.
Her hoard doesn't look as bad as the previous.
House, and I say to myself, what's wrong with me? Why do I have this house like this? It's disgusting, dirty, sad. I don't want nobody to even come here. I don't even want my kids to come here.
Thank God she's aware of it.
I'm Eric, and Bertha is my mother. When you first pull up to the driveway, you get this feeling of, wow, what has it become? You see the porch, it's just so overwhelming, it almost looks like it's a wall gonna fall on top of you.
I have 4 bedrooms, kitchen, dining.
This is gonna be my capital city again. It's gonna be Abbott City.
They're all filled. Everyone's filled.
Maybe I'll try to.
She sleeps in her car sometimes.
If you have to sleep in your car, that's a little bit of a problem when you have a house.
My car because I don't want to deal with crawling all over that stuff.
I hate to say it, but
to get upstairs to get on my bed.
I hate to say that, but like, you need to actually like assess the situation.
I
And
can't help but feel miserable every time I go there. It's uninhabitable. You can't live there. A human shouldn't be able to live there.
She got confronted by the neighbors.
Somebody called the police and told them to come over here and look at all this stuff. And they were saying I had garbage in the yard and I had to go to the magistrate. Saying, do you want to go to jail?
God, I
I'll
hate
put you in jail.
I couldn't imagine my mother in jail because of the horde. But I understood through the eyes of the judge that it's dangerous.
yeah, this is They're just trying to protect her. I get it.
This.
At a very young age. Oh boy, it's gonna be a hereditary thing, isn't it?
I don't know if it's genetics or hereditary, but her father was kind of the same way.
My dad, he used to have a little junkyard here because he was garbage man. He used to bring all kind of stuff home, you know, glass, metal, clothing. This whole property was full of stuff when we were kids growing up. When my mom passed, well, I was 16. She used to have epilepsy, and then they discovered she had cancer.
Damn.
She suffered a lot. And then my dad died 5 years later.
Mothers are just superheroes. Can we all just be honest here? Moms are just actual superheroes. They give birth to kids, they raise them. That's the toughest job in the world, honestly, is raising kids. It's not like, it's not toxicology. Oh.
Got married, got divorced. My best friend died. My younger
Damn.
brother died. Then my older brother died.
Jesus.
Flowers on about 9 graves.
It's crushing, to be honest.
Jesus.
With you, but I feel so bad for
Poor
her.
lady, man.
It doesn't make any sense to why someone would want to do that to their home.
Maybe all these things replace people that I've lost. That's what I'm thinking, maybe. I don't know.
It was almost like a darkness, like a shroud, you know, that consumed the house. You got like a cancer that just grows and grows.
Why did I let this house get like this? There's just so much stuff.
This man is the case of fabulous riches. Along with the king of fools to simply give it away.
I don't know what that is.
I can't prepare food myself because even just coming out of a refrigerator and watching the cooking process brings back so many bad memories of my mother's house. I start to literally have almost hallucinations that there's bugs and dead squirrels in any food.
That doesn't sound fun.
Hi, Lisa. Mark Pfeffer.
Hello.
Nice meeting you. Can I come in?
I guess.
My name is Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and specialist in the treatment of compulsive hoarding.
I don't think I've seen him before on the show.
Now, can you get in there a little bit further so I could actually put my head in?
That might be what she said.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to.
Is that you on hitting?
Yes. I can't move anymore.
I felt that was an accomplishment. This is your kitchen. Lisa's desire to become a great cook really was to have some distraction from a very unfulfilling life. Ironically, it became the subject and the target of her hoarding.
Nice.
You have a lot of food items here that may not be, are going to be used. That's what we want to have to change, so you could have that passion. Lisa's passion for her food initially was very exciting and productive part of her life. As with any hoarder, it became an issue because the collection got out of hand. I noticed coming upstairs that there's also food stored up here. Either pockets of food or hanging or a cereal box or things.
Yes.
Is there any vision that you could have of having some space to be, have a quality of life?
I don't see a life.
Well, I'm seeing you right. You're living right this moment. Are you telling me that you feel you won't have a life after we're done?
Basically, yeah.
Compulsive hoarders do not see any gray areas.
Exactly. That's the problem. And I'm not hating on them for doing that. That's their weakness.
As as soon as she loses her possessions, is really her only way of becoming numb to the feelings of losing her possessions.
People commit suicide say that. I can't see another way out. So this is a suicide, and I don't see another way out. You know, some people die when they lose everything.
And that's how you're thinking right now you may feel.
I may die, you know.
My concern about Lisa moving forward is that she...
Maybe I could like transfer schematics of Abbott Agency products.
Feels to her as if she's going before a firing squad.
I'd be devastated if I seen my mother go to jail. Me and my brother both are really worried about it, that it would get that far, and we were at a wall with what we could possibly do to help her.
Yay, she's getting help.
Bertha.
It's her.
Hi, Dr. Sazio.
Sazio, let's go, the OG.
I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and compulsive hoarding.
Wow, Bertha. This, I'm not sure this is safe, is it?
Not really.
Oh, dear.
When you first walk in the front door, the first thing you notice is the pile of stuff. Okay, wow. All the way up to the ceiling.
Damn.
Bertha, the smell in here is pretty overwhelming. It's like
I smelled liquid ass when my dad pulled a prank.
trash has been
Oh.
for years kind of smell.
She's got it.
Can I react? Oh no, there's no problem about that. I don't own a private Instagram account. I'm fine with anybody seeing my content. I have a giant island. Okay, so I've actually done something interesting. I came up with this really, really good idea of building. Maybe not do this. Actually, I might do that for this part. But instead of some rails, instead of doing like what's it called? Watch this. Like this, do this. Yeah. Dude, I can't take rotting food. I can take some, like...
Fish. Yeah, I mean, this is completely rotted out.
There's clothing mixed in with trash and collectibles.
So, Bertha, I have to tell you right now, if any one of these piles fell over, you would literally be buried alive. This
And there's no call for help.
Dangerous, Bertha. I feel that this is one of the most dangerous hoarded houses that I've been in.
Bertha, this is your home. What does it feel like when you walk into your home and you see all this? Overwhelming.
If I were you, here's how I would do it. It's kind of hard. I'm actually gonna see if I can find a way to do that. Now, what you want to make is something called an AND gate. I'll show you how to make one. I'll show you how these work. So, like, here's a basic AND gate. Alright, so how an AND gate works is like this. So it's very, very useful. Here it is. So they both have to both have to be on. But that's a little bit not compact. Another thing you could do is it's called you know what, can you even I want to see something. Can what's it called? So if we have this here, can you put a piston? No, you can't. I know you can put a sticky piston and do the same thing. So what I'm saying is that you could probably, if you do this and you have a block like that, and you push the piston, and you can turn it on. I don't know. You do your thing. It's your country, your rules.
Oh dear. What's going on? What's going on? Talk to me.
I just have to stay home this fast.
Bertha is a woman who has suffered multiple losses in her life. I truly believe that her compulsive hoarding has been a way for her
To escape.
really wall off the pain and grief from the past of her multiple losses. You're hurting inside. You've got a lot
Yes.
of grief and a lot of loss that hasn't been dealt with. So we need to save your life. That's how dire this is.
Every 7 people on Earth, there's a gun. Oh, I feel it coming. I feel it. No, oh, please tell me there's no cramp. I don't think it's.
And she only has a matter of days before she has to get her house in order, cleaned up, and signed off by the magistrate. If she doesn't get this home in order, she is going to jail, period.
I left home when I was young, in 20 years. Part of that was not wanting to see the house and just getting out of my own loop. And knowing that if I saw it, she wouldn't let me do anything about it.
I know that.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. This is going to be a tough one because everything in this house matters so much to you.
I think I've seen this guy
This is a
too.
great opportunity to work on your mind and your home. All right, let's do it. Pineapple.
It's a dried pineapple.
It
Oh.
is dried pineapple. You're right.
That's meant to be good, right?
Man,
Yeah, let's have a bit.
the rats have been eating here and hanging out because they're eating and so they're everywhere, man.
I'm totally thankful for the mask, actually.
Jesus.
You did that bad, right?
Yeah, get a good whiff on that.
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh.
I care. Board. Just throw every bit of it out. I don't care if it's hermetically sealed. I don't care if it's MRE. Any semblance of food in a hoard, throw it out.
They smelled like sugar and butt.
Oh, sugar and ass.
I'm getting that. Let's stay.
There's a lot of food in this kitchen, and the rats are not staying. They're dying.
We have a rat.
It's our first flattened rat.
I smell a rat. Is there a date on him?
No, no date on them.
It's like a scene from an old horror movie.
And that means the rat ate something bad and died.
It sort of reminds me of a Chainsaw Massacre in a way, when they enter this house full of bones and gore.
The first bag I have here happens to be a bag of cans. Well, what's your thoughts about the cans?
Well, I see potential in everything.
Right.
So
What would that potential be?
there are lots of things you can do with tin snips to create flowers.
Because of Lisa's intelligence,
Why would you want to do that from a tin can?
the infrastructure.
Oh, that would cut you.
The multi-purpose.
Plus, I would rather do my arts and crafts on a clean can.
Well, you said you see potential in everything except for yourself.
Wow, that is sad. Hold on. I don't want to be the insulter. You see more potential in I'm sorry for swearing, a goddamn tin can. A tin can than you see in yourself. You are believing... Sorry. You are believing more in a inanimate tin can. It does not move, does not speak, it is not sentient. You are believing more in a tin can than you are in yourself. My God, man. Get yourself together. Oh yeah, this definitely is. This definitely is yours. You've sent me. Yeah, I could just see because it's okay. Oh my God, that is horrible. Look at the quality on that BS. What episode? Oh, I didn't. Well, that's an old episode too. Didn't even have the highway built.
Really? So this can, theoretically then, would have more potential than you.
Yes.
It's very hard to listen to this. To hear my own mother say that there's more potential in something that's trash than there is in her. That's an incredibly painful thing to hear.
Damn, yeah. It is. Dude, if I heard my mom say that there's more potential in the tin can, I would almost, like hang up the PS5 for like a week. I would just nourish. I could not bear to hear that come out of my mom's mouth, man.
You want to look in the fridge room?
That'd be sad. Or my dad. That'd be so bad.
This is seasoning. So
Yeah, but
it's not
maggot
going to.
larvas are not seasoning.
Dude, just whatever is food, just trash it. There's no.
Even the bugs died off and said, screw it, this is gross, we're out of here. I would really encourage you not to keep those things. I think they're really
Yeah, it's
I don't think they're gross or dangerous.
You don't think they're dangerous?
No.
Remember,
I don't eat hot pepper sauce. It was for my husband, not for me. So.
Now, when did your husband leave?
You know.
20 years ago, right?
I know.
What is that?
I don't know.
Yep.
Dried food.
it's just Lord Abbott TA with no
That was
caps.
food of some kind.
Of course, because it's in a ball jar.
It's got larvae all on the inside.
Yeah. Then you wash it out, and they're all good. They're gone, and there's a nice jar.
I would not want to eat out of this, you know that, right? I mean, I'm picky, but this is mentally probably the most challenged hoarder I've ever worked with. She is so sick. Oh, maggots. So you got big maggots. You got little maggots. It's not what I thought it was, but let's get into it. Jesus. It's not poo.
I don't know how much more can stay on.
Oh God,
Are you really?
dude, I can Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I never get repulsed by videos of rotten food. Oh God, that actually is bad. Oh, I'm not exaggerating. That's actually how I feel. That food is so damn repulsive that it's making me gag. I've never gagged at food on camera. I've never. I don't think I can remember a time where I've gagged at food. And you just, man, there's a first time for everything. Damn, bruh. Ugh. Oh, I can. Oh God. Oh, that's damn wretched. I'm not joking. This is actually my genuine reaction. Oh, I hate rotten food. Yeah, you're done. Yeah, you're done.
Today I'm here just to photograph the property, get a benchmark for
Just bulldoze it.
the stands before the cleanup.
I'm joking.
I believe that jail time is a very real possibility for Bertha if the property is not cleaned up to the township's satisfaction.
Got junk. Where's got junk? Got junk.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. My name's Corey Chalmers. I'm an extreme hoarding cleanup specialist. Bertha, we are all here for you today, okay? You're facing a pretty serious crisis, right? She has a lot of things against her that are creating this hoard. Unfortunately, the city's come down on her now, and she's facing an absolute jail sentence if she does not get this cleaned up.
Banana. Okay.
So Bertha, look, you're not a criminal, okay? But we are going to push and challenge you a little bit to let go of this stuff.
Yep.
because that's what
It is got junk. I knew it. They all do got junk.
Ready to get started? Yeah. All right, let's get to it.
I had a truck. I saw a truck once, and it says instead of got milk, it said got poop. And I'm like, oh. So feelings of dissatisfaction. Yes. Yes. Okay, there's gonna be something to stop her efforts. This is only gonna go on for so long, but she's gonna fold like an omelet sooner or later. I'm not gonna lie, I actually appreciate this hoarder. She's, you know, like, oh, okay, this is a problem. I don't want to face jail time. I don't want my kids going here. She refuses to sell. I damn it. No, I didn't. And if I did, I'm sorry. I really am.
Eric, that's my rubber band.
No, it's happening. It's happening. She's folding.
Some of those rugs, Eric, the pink ones.
Oh, sorry then.
Bertha?
Where's the bunk pan? I had a green bunk pan.
Dude, just throw the pan away and get a new one.
You can't sit here and you
It's just, if I had a pan I brought into a hoard house, I'd either bring it to a lab and sterilize the hell out of it, or I would just throw it away. Put it in a box, lock away the key, and throw it.
Or do you want this stuff?
Let's get this screen out of here. We could get another bad guy standing here, another guy in here, throwing in the bag.
If I had to, you know what? That's a really good question. Nobody asked though. How much would I have to be paid to go clean up a hoarded house? At a minimum, probably 50 grand. Maybe at a minimum 10 grand to 50. Yeah, if you're gonna go below 10 grand, if you had to hire me to clean out a house, yeah, that's not happening. Maybe generosity, like 5 grand, but other than that, no. Like 10 grand and it's a deal. Yeah, that's actually good. That's actually a very good question. In pounds or whatever currency, what would you have to be paid to clean a hoarded house at minimum? That's a very good question. I would have to be paid a buttload of money.
I put stuff in a bag that I thought was salvageable that I wanted.
It was sitting there. You should have put it to the side.
They told me they were putting it on the side.
All right. Well, it got lost.
Yes, of course. You don't give a crap about what I thought anyway.
I don't think she does appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a lot of money.
She thinks that we're just trying to throw our stuff out. There's no reason to get upset over it.
I am mad because you threw stuff away I didn't want to be thrown away. You said you were putting it on the side and you didn't. You lied.
You can't even honestly tell us what it was.
I don't care.
With her getting mad at me, I kind of just shake it off. But what would affect me is if she was sitting in jail. That would hurt me the most. We know it hurts you to do this. It's rough on you.
No kidding.
Well, it's rough on everyone else who has put up with it all these years too, as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that is right. I just don't understand why she wants to live like this. It's just not right.
Virginia.
Those bowls held a bag of sugar.
Yeah, they showed me sugar and I threw it away. It didn't need
What?
It had mice in it. Nice
It had mice in the sugar. Oh, and I thought I had.
Dude, a bag of sugar like this size costs like $2-3 at most. You just go to Walmart and you can just buy a bag of granulated sugar for that much money. You could literally probably restock your kitchen with like flour, cornmeal, sugar, all that stuff, less than $250. Like $250, just that's a small amount of money for food in my country, and you could literally fill up with almost every ingredient in your house. Just toss everything and call it a loss.
Are you trying to downsize?
It's in the back of my mind.
Okay.
That's why we're
That's
checking.
good.
Oh, and the craft. Of course, I need that. What was there?
This is probably some type of liquid jar that got crushed by all the weight
By what weight?
of the 3 tons of trash on top of it. Do you ever just get to a point where you just give up because there's just so much stuff?
Not because there's so much stuff. I'm frozen. It's not.
Yeah, I'm starting to get frozen in this room. We've been working for an hour, and I don't feel like we've made it in.
Tell me what your intention would be for these items.
The radiator heats up and they release the fragrance like a potpourri.
Lisa has this ability to make any possession into a piece of art that's beautiful.
I like this abundant.
It's literally an entire wall of orange skins. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to defend the guy that's a banana here. That's like skinning a ton of bananas and saying, look at my banana. Like my banana display. Just the elegance of bananas. Like, what? That I'm not, I mean, call art what you want, but like that's not my cup of tea. Yeah. I didn't ever think I was going to live to see the day where somebody called like oranges art. I mean, they are pretty, but like, what? Dude, I'm actually lost for words here. Dude, do you mind how badass? Some of them are black too.
Variety of abundant spreads.
That's what I like. That's
Right.
what makes me happy.
Right. But it resulted in a house that you cannot
use.
Yes. So I'm asking you to use this as an example of feeling that grief and loss, about parting with some of these items and making the decision anyway. Tell us the percent of this you would want, or you would agree to let go, and we would respect that.
25%.
25% to keep?
To let go.
Okay.
It's fine.
That's fine. That's the decision. What are you feeling right now?
Sadness.
Yes. She really is not successfully processing the rationale for discarding items at this point. Is there any part of you, Lisa, that can see the benefit of doing this?
No.
She still does not value her own potential. Rather, she values the potentials of the objects she owns. And what is the sadness really about? When you're putting that item in the trash, what is the sad part of it? That you won't see it again?
Yes, the loss. The loss.
Is it a very, very high level of sadness?
I don't do levels very well. I don't know.
Well, I assume it's not low.
And this is just fossil. It's not even like eaten. It's just fossil. Lisa.
Yes?
Just out of curiosity, do you know what this is?
Have to see it closer up.
I'm gonna bring it up to you. We're just curious.
Now, did I say what it is?
We don't have a clue. It's an old peanut butter jar.
Yes,
but you
I put
contact paper on it.
Yes, right.
Is this a keeper?
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat it?
I might.
You might? Why would you eat that? Oh.
I met with Bertha this morning, went over the plan for the day. She does have some concerns because of some items that were lost yesterday. Philip was moving pretty fast in the afternoon, and from what I see this morning, he's real motivated. He's already in there throwing stuff away. How's it going, Phil?
It's going.
What my fear is that Eric and Phil are going to traumatize her, and she's going to completely shut down.
Exactly.
The problem with throwing stuff away is if she goes out to that truck right now and looks in one of these bags, she's going to shut everything down.
I know.
You know, so if that's worth the risk.
Yeah, it is to me. Yes.
Okay. The goal is not to further traumatize her.
No.
You know,
That's not my intention. Not at all. And if we could keep her away from the truck as far away as possible too.
That's not what I don't want to hide things from her. Phil wants me to keep her away from the truck. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's not my job. My job is to keep her motivated, keep her moving in the right direction. If she were to walk outside,
If you throw, that's the problem. If you throw away the hoard, it will return. They'll just get it back. It doesn't matter. You have to mentally deal with them. I mean, however you mentally deal with a hoarder, because mental health in this country isn't really taken seriously.
They threw a purse away in there. It was a black purse. I could have swore I saw him throw it in there, in the bottom. So I just want to look for that black purse, because I could have swore I saw him putting it in there.
There's no purse in there.
Oh, what the heck did I see?
I think you saw those black shoes. There's no purse.
No purse.
No purse. Okay?
That's weird.
Right,
I
now
swore I
look.
saw
I
it.
wanna...
The problem with Phil especially is he sees how huge this hoarding mess is. And I think he's realizing once we're gone, he's going to have a lot more to do.
If we bang this area out, then the township will be off our backs, you know, in a big way. This was the eyesore up here.
I know you guys have gone through this for years with her, and you're both excited to be able to throw all this crap away. But at the same time, just remember, she can really get hurt by this and never have it clean up again because she won't trust anyone again.
Right.
And she'll end up in jail.
I have a basement. What?
Oh boy.
Is it stuffed like your house was stuffed?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Bertha.
sitting in there, but it's not stuffed.
Can we go look at it?
No.
Why not? What bothers you so much about the basement?
It's full.
So is the house. Who cares?
Your house was full too.
I know, but that moves that down there.
Okay, well, we need to see it.
Oh, God.
All right.
Are there lights down here?
Thanks. Oh, my gosh, you're not kidding.
Where does this go?
She's got a whole bottom level of hoard.
Oh boy, it's a corn maze.
Know about.
Can you imagine if there was like a tornado in her town?
Holy
And the full width?
cow.
I cannot believe this hoard is this much.
I just realized how wide my camera is. It's got such an angle. You can get my police flag, my guinea pig picture, and my Nerf arsenal. Just the atlas is up there.
Okay, so is this a keeper?
Yeah,
Are you gonna eat it?
I might. I have to see.
No, don't eat that, please don't eat that.
It's delicious.
I can't believe you just did that.
She ate rotten pineapple.
Oh, sweet lord.
Jesus, that's some X Factor level stuff.
YouTube Music is a music app made by YouTube. And it's an uncharted land ready for you to discover the undiscovered. Then humble brag to your friends that you heard.
Who in the actual hell uses YouTube Music? Yo, guys, I got my Spotify, I got my SoundCloud, I got my Apple Music. Hey, guys, I use YouTube Music. What? Yeah, I use YouTube Music all the time. Okay. Can we take this guy off our friend list? Yeah.
First.
Why?
It's a candy.
It ain't candy.
It is candy. It's not trash.
What do you
Good
think?
tasty.
See,
I've
Matt's
never
speechless, but
run
you've
out of
accomplished
words in
that.
my life. I don't know what to say. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I am shocked. I have no words.
Perhaps he's met his match.
I have. I cannot believe that this lady ate this black tar from 25 years ago. She's just chomping away on it, and she's got a smile on her face.
It's even
You
tastier
can take-
with cream cheese.
Let's get the spoons.
Wow.
Near the end of the day, Anna and Richie arrived to see the results. See what happened.
This could be a before. I mean, this is so disgusting. This could be the house we come in to fix rather than the aftershock, you know? I feel like I've let go of the thought of her as basically a normal person with a problem, and now I think the problem is taken over. So,
Why did you bring your, like, little dog into this? Just leave it outside. You suck.
and that's very sad. That's incredibly sad to realize.
Where do you go from here?
I'm really scared that she's going to die before she gets help.
The reality is, we do need to call APS.
Yeah.
It's a fact. It is the right thing to do.
Anna knows that. I know that. Everyone knows it. The woman is sick, period. She's extremely sick.
If she thinks in any way that I've been involved in calling APS.
Anna's afraid to call Adult Protective Services because she fears being alienated from her mother for the rest of her life. Well, you don't have to call APS.
We are proud to. I feel that there's substantial resources needed to get you the help required to be unfrozen and to live a safer life. I need to get help from local authorities to get the resources involved. That includes calling APS, Adult Protective Services.
No,
And that's a good thing, not a bad thing.
No, it's not a good thing.
We want you to be safe. We don't feel that you're safe here.
You know, when the phone rings, I expect to be getting a call that your body's been found. And that's how I expect to have my mother die, and it's not what I want.
Can I ask for a couple months reprieve before you do this?
No.
Why
Because
not?
in the meantime, somebody else will call. You come to them first voluntarily. They treat you very differently than if somebody else turns you in. Because they will. They've been circling around like sharks.
I don't see another way out.
Crap.
I'm resigned to having all those people in the house. I just sat on the porch and let them do whatever they wanted to do.
Lisa is finally accepting what needs to be done. But my sense is that she will continue to hoard items for the rest of her life.
I don't think she'll ever recover in her lifetime. I think I have to sort of say goodbye to the hope that I'm going to see my mother again. But I feel like I'm dealing with the death of a parent because it's the death of the possibility of having her back, of having somebody who's sane again in my life.
Where's the poster go? Where did the cover go? A whole bunch of things.
It's a horrible feeling. It really is. It's better to have the realization than continue an illusion, but it still really is very painful. It's going to take me a long time to accept this.
Where did the poster go?
What?
It's trash. Yeah. Trash.
Nope, this is the end game.
We're just in a bad time crunch. We have been moving and sorting this stuff out. The inside of the house isn't done, and the outside is just a mess. So we really just need to kick it into high gear and make it at least appear clean so the city signs it up.
I'm probably gonna take a break here. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go outside. Do some work. I don't know. I'm actually thinking I'm probably, it's gonna be a good thing to go outside. I need to collect myself again. I'm not collected, but I need to find out what I'm gonna do in this area. And then I'm gonna also think about it because I think I might have a design. It may not be as pretty, but it may be less messy to deal with. So yeah, bye. I'll just go. I might be back tonight. But yeah.